In deep meditation, we always talk about impermanence, timelessness, the void, which is the great infinite expanse of God. It's not void of divine presence, it's void of the world. So in meditation, we can begin by letting our entire cerebral cortex here fall to the lower abdomen, and we're instantly at peace, right? This is the devil, and this is the beginning of emptiness. We're not thinking. That's the first tier. Second tier are emotions. We quiet, we calm down the emotions. And the third is emptiness of perception. We stop perceiving this world as having existence. Unless you're truly spiritual, I have certainly met many, many deeply spiritual people in my life, and these words are second nature to them. They're not here. I lived with monks for periods of times and so forth. My friend Frida Bedi, the abbess from Tibet, and so on and so on. That would, many times it was just completely quiet. So I'm saying this experience of ours spiritually is real. And there are disciplines to get there. And for all of us who are really spiritual, as soon as we're in contact with any of these disciplines at any point in our life, we're home. But we always know more than the discipline, don't we? As an individuated soul, we're already aware of it, yet we humble ourselves before it because this is the teaching, but we're always living beyond the teaching, aren't we? The emptiness of the teaching, of thoughts, experience, reality or unreality. We hear a note of music and we're off to the stars, right? We think of one we love and we're 1,000 stars. I talked to my friend Marlena, who's been a teacher of mine since in South Philly for 80-some years, I guess, and talk on the phone, and we're never apart. Make sense? The purest soul I know. And you're there, and I'm there, because he is what there is. And that's all there is. This world and all of its evil, its raunchiness, its crudity, its vileness, is something we transcend in perception. This is not a weak place of existing. Excuse me. This is a reality, a truth, and a power beyond all the stars in the sky. The material world, to those who have transcended in consciousness, and if they have, they were born that way, but the world collides in around us. The world is our cross, right? It's not about religion or any other perception. There is no religion, no perception, no time, no place, no circumstance, no beingness. There's no transcendence. There is no emptiness. There's only this purity of you. You're God's finger touch in this horrible place called the earth, the world, the material world, whatever. To think for a moment that God has ever intended any of this is to think amiss. Put that thought aside into the emptiness and reside here quietly, calmly, purely, decently, fervently. and spend the rest of eternity in that which has been called the beatific vision, the vision of God. Your God's eyesight is look into this world. You're a volunteer. We have to use some words to describe what's happening. And outside of the finest poetry, it's hard to find the right words. Just believe in yourself 1,000 times more than ever. And at the same time, that makes you 10,000 times more humble, doesn't it? It's because what we are and what this world is it's not just a difference of opinion. You're pure, you're whole, you're decent, you're kind, you're true. You have this evanescence pouring off of you. Joy and happiness, but you have to hide it, don't you? And you're slammed daytime and night over the simplest expression. Just being a body in a place at a time that's a war zone for us, isn't it? Because we're ultra sensitive, we're kind, we're decent, and we're very, 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 very powerful. People don't understand the warrior strength of a spiritual heart and soul. The purity of your perception is what will overcome the darkness of these times. The sense of time is the first thing to let go of. That's impermanence. The purity of your perception itself is the answer to every question of this world. Sit quietly and he will abide with you. Begin to sit in a deafening quiet. He will be you. These are not words, but truth, divine truth, holy truth, forever. All spiritual people know that this sense of time and place and circumstance are boop, a blip, a bubble in the stream, a flash of light in the sky, and we're done. These words may sound insane to a person of the world because they would be, because they're of the world. They follow the dark path. You follow no path. You've understood that you're not here. And everything around you will disappear back into the light. You are the light. Your humility makes it difficult to know that, and yet through understanding the impermanence of humility, or understanding, or timelessness, you're once again transcendent of all perception. In that, we're left with a decency, a kindness, a transcendent purity and softness. It's like that first ray of sun in the morning on a beautiful day, as it spreads across the grasses and trees. All is well in that moment. You are that moment, and the trees and the tall grasses and the beautiful eyes that look to the heavens. You will fulfill the most remarkable destiny. It's just transcending all the perception and all the vileness of the world in your perception. That's the war, that's the struggle. That's where your decency abides and transcends. And you don't do it for you, do you? You do it for those you love, don't you? And the more experience you have here, the more clear you are on it. But you can be 9 years old, or 50, or 20, or 70, or it doesn't really matter. Remain in the emptiness, the impermanence, the transcendence. It's a sense of light. And in that moment, you're not your body, or your place, or a time. You're not a relationship. And though your heart goes out to all the decent people in the world with love beyond your own safety at any time. You are, excuse me, excuse me, you are God's holy light in this world. I always have a quick cold coffee just on the way in here, which is the most stupid thing, but it's fun. You are the light of ages, the rock of ages. It's in your perception. It's not I am anything ever. It's lighter than air. The air is always this soft wonderfulness, isn't it? In the beginning, it cushions our perception so we can move more diligently into the higher aspects of spirituality. Maybe at 20 years old, we sit in meditation, oh, this is what it is, but we still think we're our body and the places and how we can communicate to people. And then after a few years, you realize people are tempted, so you're going to teach them about their temptations and how to transcend them. And a few years later, you're going to realize you have to end the whole world in order to protect the lovely young lady down the street or a puppy. You understand? There should be no separation of anyone from anyone. That's the Garden of Eden. As soon as people became two bodies, that was the devil's work, and then everything works around that. When you get really quiet, you look the devil in the eye and he will flee from you. The devil fears one righteous person more than 1,000 blind believers. And it is such a being, but it's nothing. And you reside here, but it's what causes all the havoc in the world, all of it. Remember in Sherlock Holmes, he would, no matter what happened in the newspaper, something drastic happened in England, and he would realize, well, that's Professor Moriarty. And so he'd go to Germany, and but it was always representative of the devil. So no matter what the problem was, you knew the cause. That's just symbolic. You'll find that in all great writings. And the greatest writing ever was written in golden starlight. Is your presence in this world as a living sacrifice to remind others and to end the insanity. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Skolta.